Second quarter at Yager Stadium as action continues here in Oxford, Ohio. Miami leading Toledo 14-0. Sean McDowell here along with this broadcast crew at Miami. And let's talk about best effort since the Red Hawks are playing so well into the second quarter with halftime just around the corner. Back on September 19th, we saw the Red Hawks put up their best effort on offense with 26 points against Western Michigan. The Red Hawks gaining on that effort today. How about their defense? They're looking just fine so far, giving up only 7 points to Toledo's offense. Back on, well, that was October 10th at Northwestern when the Red Hawks gave up 16 points. Not bad. The trouble is, both of those efforts were losses. So far, this one looking just fine for the home team. Let's go back to Tim and Gino upstairs.
Let's go down to the sidelines, and here's Sean.
Miami leads it by 17 at halftime. Michael Haywood, I know those are the plays you've been waiting to see because Zach Dysert looking very good in the first half, accounting for 2 total touchdowns.
Zach is doing a really nice job having poise in the pocket and stepping up and delivering the football. We have to go in and make some adjustments right now in our run defense so that we can stop the run. But I think offense, defense, and special teams are playing a complete game to this point.
The energy is going to be high in this gentleman's locker room. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Let's go to the sideline. Here's Sean.
Tim, both of these teams have a little bit of experience in being in close games. To be specific, each team has been in one outcome decided by 10 or fewer this season. To be exact, Miami ended up losing theirs. That was earlier this season against Northwestern. Toledo, on the other hand, they won their only outcome that was a close one. That was a 1-point victory over Northern Illinois just a few weeks back. So we could be looking at another close outcome. It's yet to be seen who's going to get the W.
And to the 34-yard line. Let's go down to the sidelines and Sean McDowell. Sean?
Tim, it'll be interesting to watch the Toledo secondary during this series for the Miami offense. During that last time out, the Toledo defensive coaches called their guys over and emphasized to the secondary, especially the defensive backs, to watch Zach Dysert because he may be warming up. Those little screens we saw in that opening drive went for a couple of first downs, and he may be warming up for the deep ball. So they told their defensive backs, watch the deep ball. Don't get caught sleeping. A Halloween nail-biter goes in Miami's favor, Tim, and certainly the Michael Haywood era. It's about time you got a victory. You are in the books, Coach. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. It's an outstanding win for us. Offense, defense, and special teams really played well in the first half. We're just going to have to go and do some things to stop the run. I think they took something out of Ohio U's playbook with the outside zone sweep and did a really nice job in the second half of running the football.
Toledo's last drive nearly cost you, Coach. Talk about the play that Anthony Kokel made to strip that ball away and save what might have been the game-tying drive.
Oh, it was a great play by Anthony. He came up and made a really nice saving tackle. Fortunate for us, the ball bounces into the end zone, which is a touchback, and we're fortunate enough to run the clock out to win the game.
You got momentum going. You go to Temple next week. You got another big win in store for us?
Oh, we're going to look forward to it. Temple's a good football team. Al's doing a great job with those guys, so we're looking forward to the challenge.
Congratulations on your first win here.
Thank you.
All right, it's a nice victory for Miami. Well, let's send it back upstairs to Tim and Gino.
All right, thank you very much, Sean, and nice job. Sean McDowell is on the sidelines. And, Sean, what do you got?
Passes are certainly precious and few for the guys on the Alter sideline, Tim. We talked earlier with Ed Domsites, who's in his 18th total season at the Alter school, and we talked with him about passing the football. He says, it is no big priority for me. He says, I prefer to run it. People ask, what happens if they stop your pass? Well, what the heck? If they stop your run, they stop that as well. It is reminiscent, Tim, of what Woody Hayes, the old Ohio State coach, used to say, that only 3 things happen when you throw the football, and 2 of them are bad.
That is for sure.
7-0 your score right now, Tim, in the second quarter here, and it is a fired-up scene on the CJ sideline. A huddle just like this one that's breaking up just a little earlier. 2 CJ coaches lean into the Eagles huddle to tell the defensive guys, great job, keep it up. And one coach in particular said you should be proud of the effort you gave in stopping the Alter Knights on that trip. It could be that kind of intensity to lead these guys to a potential upset in this series. 21-0 your final score. It's Kettering Alter picking up a big win over their old rivals from CJ, picking up this win to end another perfect regular season. Coach Ed Domsites, you haven't lost a regular season game in the league in 4 seasons to be exact. Congratulations on this one.
Thank you. It's been a great run. The kids played well. Our defense was just top form tonight. I think that anytime you come up against an offensive team like Chaminade, they've got a lot of weapons. I was real pleased with the way the defense played. Offensively, we did some good things. We got the job done. We moved the football. We actually completed a few passes, which is always nice. So it was a big win. It's great to be in this situation. We're looking forward to the playoffs.
It's your third shutout of the season, Coach. What exactly did your defense take away?
I think as much as anything, we tried to keep them from the quick score, the deep pass. They have shown a propensity for striking you deep in earlier games, but I think that I think we did it we had the right combination. We had good pressure on the kid. At the same time, we had some pretty good coverage most of the time.
The season that really matters begins now, Coach. Can you defend last year's championship?
We'll see. I think that these 10 games have been real special, and I know the kids will be fired up for the playoffs.
Congratulations. We appreciate your time.
Check in with Sean McDowell, who's working for Tiffany Green this
Tom
week.
and Brett, good evening. A nice evening in Brevard County, to say the least. The home side of these stands is full, and it's a good thing because there's great weather for these guys. I just checked with the National Weather Service. Expect less than a 20% chance of a shower here this evening at McIntyre Stadium. Also, let me get Logan Malmberg, our photographer, to show you new field turf here at this stadium. They're only in their second year of having this really nice surface at Mel High's home field, so that's going to ensure that footing is good all evening, and these two teams have a good surface to call their own. Back to you guys upstairs. Palm Bay pitching a shutout on homecoming evening at McIntyre Stadium and Melbourne High School as we search for a homecoming king and a queen in this homecoming affair for the hometown Mel High Bulldogs. Hi, everybody. Sean McDowell back with your Bright House Sports Network Game of the Week series. As we showed you earlier, Palm Bay really pitching a great performance against this ball club in the Battle of Babcock Street. Let's get to our Subway halftime stats, where so far it is mostly Palm Bay on the scoreboard. Definitely a command in terms of the points. The passing game really is where Palm Bay is holding its head high. 9 for 13 so far is their passing performance, and 2 touchdowns so far for Mr. Hughes under center, working primarily out of the shotgun. But again, time of possession heavily on the side of the Palm Bay Ball Club, and those are your Subway halftime stats. Enjoy a weekend for 2 at participating Subway restaurants. Get any 2 regular foot-long subs for just $10 from 5 o'clock Friday through Sunday. Subway, eat fresh. When we come back, Bill Buckhalter and I have a lot more for you from McIntyre Stadium as we get the ball rolling once again with a second half between Palm Bay and Melbourne. Again, we're looking for a hometown or a homecoming king and queen, and perhaps some offense from these Melbourne Ball Club, these Melbourne Bulldogs. Palm Bay leading at 20-0. We'll get you back to the halftime with Tom and Brett very shortly here on Bright House Sports Network.
Let's go downstairs and check in with Sean McDowell. Sean.
Tom, it's going to be very interesting this drive, especially to keep your eyes on the Bulldog offensive line, because several of the Bulldog assistant coaches were gathered around a huddle of only the O-line, especially telling their guys to watch the blitz coming from the weak side. It seems the Pirates are bringing a lot of guys over from around where you don't normally see a blitz come from at the high school level, but nonetheless, it seems to be where the pass rush is coming from, telling their guys, get busy, get focused, and protect your quarterback.
Stephen Hughes with a fabulous game tonight for Palm Bay as they beat Melbourne 42-7. And Sean McDowell has our star of the game down on the field. Sean.
A 35-point win for Palm Bay, and the deuce was loose, to say the least. Stephen Hughes, our player of the game, with 3 passing touchdowns, 1 on the run. Congratulations. You get this win over your neighbors from here at Mel High. How's it feel to ruin their homecoming party, buddy?
It feels great. We've been working hard all week. We've been putting a lot of stuff on the bulletin board this week. So we came out motivated today.
2 out of your 4 games this year, you've hit for 42 points. Talk about the offense. When you guys can score, you tend to win, right?
Yes, sir. A lot of props to the offensive line, Allen Johnson, Matt Haynes, a lot of seniors up, and we've been working after practice late to get some timing down.
You're getting deeper into your schedule, district play coming up. Talk about looking down the stretch. O'Galley's your next opponent. What else you have coming up, and how do you feel as you get ready for the stretch drive of the season?
We're going to get better throughout the season, longer into the season. We got O'Galley, then Vieira, and then after that we got, I think, Wiregrass Ranch. So we'll be ready.
Congratulations to you and your Pirates. Here's our ceremonial Bright House Sports Network helmet. Our player of the game is Stephen Hughes. Congratulations, my friend. Tom and Brett, let's go back up to you upstairs. It's been a great victory here for Palm Bay.
It certainly has. Sean McDowell, you've done a great job tonight. Thank you very much.